This channel contains explicit content not suitable for children under 18 unless you're a cool kid or your mom says it's alright. Side effects may include laughing, anger, crying, touching yourself, killing yourself. If you like our videos, follow and subscribe to this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts.
This is dedicated to all the kids like me.
What's up, guys? I'm SkyCamps, and this is
not
the Dan and Brandon podcast.
No.
Dan can't read, so we're going to just fast forward all this. Don't worry about it, guys. What's up? How are we doing?
To my left in the flesh, he's a music man from the sky, a botanist, an idea smith, an expert in manipulating vibration, a master in engineering, a manager, a father, a son, a friend. He is the most famous person I know with over 250 million streams. He helps strangers as well as his community. He's constantly innovating and improving. He is one of the masterminds behind the music industry's top hits. The Don Julio of FL Studio, the king of Ableton, an industry mogul. He's worked with the biggest artists in the world, such as Meek Mill, Lil Durk, Lil TJ, Joey Badass, Quadir, and many more. He's been on countless international tours, traveling the world as a lead sound engineer. Your favorite rapper's producer. I want to thank you truly for coming on the show and being here. Everyone is giving a round of applause. Let's fucking hear it for SkyCamp.
Yo, he did it. It took him a
read
long
it
time,
5
but he got
times.
through it.
You know, 10 times is a fucking charm, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm going to fucking put that down because clearly I can't read, and the best thing I could do is just come off
You
the
never
top
heard that
of
Erykah Badu song, Put Your Phone Down?
No, I can't.
Yeah, just
Apparently I've never heard that.
Put the phone down, bro. It's all right. It's better when it comes from the heart.
You know what? Very good point, bro. What you been up to, though?
Shit.
I feel like I haven't seen you in like a couple hours.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I literally just saw you like 4 hours ago. I left Dan. I had to go to take care of some business, and Dan just happened to live around the corner from where I was taking care of business. So I went to go say hello to my good friend Dan, where we, as we are doing now, smoke marijuana with each other. In a state where marijuana is legal. Because
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
The grand state of New Jersey.
The best state ever.
And now I'm here. I haven't done much. I literally went back to my place of dwelling, and I went to sleep, woke up, and now we're here.
And now we're here. We are live and direct from the studio itself.
Live from the gutter. Just kidding. This is not the gutter. This is actually a very nice basement. You know, I don't know why he doesn't put a recording studio in here, because the soundproofing in here, like, hardly any reflection. Like, I feel like you couldn't hear anybody's screams from down here.
He would know. He would, in fact, know. You should look in the freezer, actually.
I prefer not to.
So, producing music and just music itself, bro, like, what made you want to start getting into that? Like what age did you just hear music and you're just like, yeah, this is why?
I was in church, like, as a kid, and I would always hear them play, like, the piano and stuff like that. I always had, like, a liking for, like, the piano and the organ. So, like, one of my cousins, like, would play in the church band. So, like, I would kind of, like, I would sit next to them, like, after church and, like, just watch them play. Like, my uncle play. Like, everybody in my family from, like, my dad's side of the family, like, they were all, like, musically inclined. So because of that, it kind of just rubbed off on me. Like, my parents got me my first piano when I was, like, 10. I want to say, like 9 or 10. It was, like, a Yamaha keyboard, right? And I just remember my dad just came home one day with it and just, like, gave it to me. It was like, here. And I was like, all right, bet. And just picked it up. And, like, you know, eventually, like, grew up and started playing, like, you know, I learned FL Studio and started making beats, started recording the homies. And then, you know, from there, it just took off. You know?
So, you haven't always, like, worked with music, though. Like, what else have you done? You worked at AT&T for a little bit, right, too, right? Shit,
man. What did SkyCamp not do? Let's see. I used to sell home cable service. Let's see, cell phones. I used to be a pizza delivery driver.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, I worked at Zoomies for a little bit. Like, pretty much anywhere you could think of, anywhere between, like, when I really started making money off of music. If you could think of that job, like, I've had it. I may not have stayed at the job long because, like, I'm the type of person, if I don't like where I'm at, like, I'm gonna leave. I don't care. Like, if, like, you know, like, at AT&T, I was like, what, like 20 years old, making, like, almost 6 figures working at AT&T. Like, but I just wasn't happy, you know. So, like, at the time, like I was learning how to DJ, so I just bought like some DJ equipment.
So basically, like just working at AT&T was just to supplement the music, like starting up that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
honestly, if it wasn't me getting a job at AT&T at like a young age, I don't know if I would have been able to afford all the gear that like I needed, you know, growing up, and to like learn everything, and, you know, learn the ins and outs of music making. It's a lot of trial and error. You know, I went to college for this stuff too, but like I'm sure you guys are familiar with the saying, "Experience is the best teacher."
Would you?
Like,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm saying like being in studio is like what gives you like the most. You know, paying for school don't give you shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's honestly like, I feel like that's what like a lot of jobs too. Like you get your most experience out there in the field rather than
Yeah,
in the school in the books type.
I mean,
shit.
you could play Call of Duty for fucking 1,500 hours, but play Call of Duty and then just go try and jump out in the war and tell me how that
Oh
goes
yeah, no,
for you,
it's
you
not
know?
going to be
Like
not
simulated
much
training.
respawning going on.
Huh?
Not much respawning going on.
Yeah.
But so where'd you go? Like where did you go to high school? Like was there anything with music? Like did you do anything with music in high school?
Bro's trying to get me to talk about the plant stories.
I need to hear about the strain, bro.
And most people know that I'm actually a great plant dad. So in high school, I went to East Brunswick Votech, right? And I took agricultural science, which taught me like a plethora of things. It's not just plants, bro. Like it's agriculture. So they're talking about like farming and shit. You learn how to like breed cows if you want. Like it's actually really cool. But I took like a liking to like the greenhouse aspect of it. Like I like taking care of the plants. My favorite thing was to go in the greenhouse and water the plants every couple days. You know, and, get right.
I did realize like in almost every single studio that I've been to with that that you've been at for a long time, either down in Cherry Hill, which was where we first started hanging out.
Yeah,
there was like always plants and shit in the studio. Like, was that because of like that was your idea kind of thing? Like,
well, yeah. I mean, I'm just
vibes.
I'm big on like
the vibes. Like,
yeah, the vibes. So like when you come to the studio, I don't want you to feel like this is like just a facility. Like you're just gonna put like I want you to feel like you're at home. Like get comfortable, take your shoes off. Like when you walk into my studio, you're gonna feel comfortable. Like there's a couch when you walk in. There's like rugs. It's a nice table, ashtrays, candles. We want you to pull up and stay a while. Not just because I want your money, but it's like from a creative standpoint, I can say for myself anyway that like I don't feel comfortable creating if I feel like I'm working. Like making music isn't supposed to feel like you're working. So if I can if I can create that vibe for someone else, I guess I know I'm doing the right thing.
Hey there, sorry to cut in, but the producer says I've got to remind you to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and Apple Podcasts.
And OnlyFans.
Full video versions on YouTube and Spotify. If you enjoy what we're doing, share with a friend. If not, who gives a fuck? All right, now let's get back to the show. What was some of your favorite studios to work at so far?
Yeah. I really love and miss working at Ice Cream Sound over in LA, downtown LA, 5th and Spring. They're still there too. That was like my first experience in like a real studio. Like my first experience working in a real studio, I'll say, because like I was an actual employee there, and I was like an engineer that did at least like 40 hours a week. That was like my regular job living in LA, and like. It was just a different experience. I've worked with some of my favorite artists, just being there. It's not like the studios around here in central New Jersey. You don't get like a lot of that big name clientele or experience because, we're just kind of out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you think we're 40 minutes removed from New York City. We're like an hour from Philly. So we're like in the middle point between two really big cities. And you would think that because of that, we'd be a hub. But it's just, that. Yeah, I think New York City, just the gravitational pull, like getting in and out of there. Like, who wants to drive 40 minutes to the city and then be stuck in traffic for another 40 minutes?
Exactly.
Like, so
basically, like when you're out in LA, it was more of a chance of someone just walking in, kind of just popping by.
You'll run into Tom Hanks at the grocery store in LA, bro. Like, you never know.
But yeah, how long ago was it when you lived in LA? 'Cause I was gonna say. That was like around COVID or something?
Yeah, so probably like 3 years ago, something like that.
I want to say, I met you probably a couple of years before COVID, bro. I feel like I've known you for way longer than that.
It does feel like it's crazy to think that you could grow up in the same town as someone
and
and like never meet them. Because like Dan and I have both lived in Perth Amboy for like an extended amount of time, and like I don't know. I guess it's from not going to like a Perth Amboy public school too, though. I mean, I went to school all the way in East Brunswick, you know.
Yeah, no, and I went
you didn't go to Perth Amboy High School either.
Hell
So
no, I went to private school in South Amboy. Carmen Carrot, that's not even there anymore.
oh, they took down Carmel.
Bro, that shit closed down 2 years after I graduated.
They went to like a Costco now or some shit.
Nah, actually, they tried to turn it into, like a school for like daycare type thing. But like, dude, that school was a joke. Okay, that was like the most low private school you can go to. Like
that was a private school.
Yeah, it was a step above public school. I feel, bro.
I thought it was just like well, I guess Catholic school is technically private school, right?
I mean, yeah, but like we were like the one school that like they didn't really care about. I feel.
Well, yeah, like, you guys are in South Amboy, New Jersey. It's like the meth capital of New Jersey,
bro. Like, I remember some of the fucking creatures that used to be walking around in the morning, bro.
Yeah,
the straight druggies, bro.
Well, absolutely.
Speaking of fucking druggies, remember that time?
That's a great segue.
In Cherry Hill, hold on, wait. In Cherry Hill, when those fucking, your neighbors, when they were fighting,
my God, when
bro,
they were on the roof?
when they were fighting,
bro, like
bro.
6 a.m. Yo, no. That shit was actually crazy. Because, like, why?
You and me, it was, yo, I think you, everyone had fat pass out. You were making beats. I was just sitting there. And I heard something, I think, and we went outside. And
yo, my neighbor has a ladder.
Yo.
And there's already one on my roof, and there's another one going up to the roof. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, he threw my phone onto the roof or some shit like that. I was like, yo, look, there's no fucking phone on this roof. Get the fuck off my property right now, or else I'm going to call the police. Like, I'm not dealing with this today. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, it was, yo, my neighbors next door to me when I lived in Cherry Hill, you would think it's such a nice suburban neighborhood. Like, Cherry Hill was beautiful. But there for sure was like, how do I put it?
It had its
like,
parts.
It was a crack house next door for sure. But like the easiest way to call it, like a suburban crack house. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
It's
like on the outside, it wasn't run down. It was very right. It was a crack.
It's not
home.
even a crack house. It's a crack.
It was a crack home. Exactly, bro. It was a beautiful house. But then, like, I had never seen the inside, but there had to be at least like a solid 13 people that lived there, bro.
Dude, yeah. I remember the first time I pulled up to the studio, they were fighting, and I was just like, "This is great."
Yeah,
my boy has entertainment right next door.
Well, it was good because like it kept the distraction away from us. Like the cops coming, they were worried about the house next door. Like this is before weed was legal and stuff. So like,
oh yeah,
like I could get away with like I was actually trapping out. I was selling weed out that bitch, bro. But like they're worried about like these guys had a fucking domestic disturbance every goddamn day, so they didn't care what I was doing.
I remember the one time I was walking back from the pizza place that was right there. What was that called? Was that Ray's Pizza?
Shout out to the hot honey wings.
Yeah, I remember I was walking back the one time and like the one kid that lived there, he just asked me, he's like, "Yo, you think I'd come inside and hang out with you guys?" I'm just like, probably not. I guess the kid that lived there or some shit.
Nah, there was a kid that lived next door. I forgot his name, bro. It was like this little Spanish kid, but. Fuck, I can't remember the kid's name, but he was cool, bro. He would just come over and smoke with us, chop it up. He would just chill with us while we make beats and shit. He would leave. The kid probably like never talked ever, bro. Probably said like 2 or 3 words for real.
Yeah, no, I just wasn't the one to be asked. I was like, bro, like, not my decision.
Nah, I already know. He was cool, yeah.
But yeah, bro, you've traveled not only all around the state and the country, but all around the world.
Passport stamped, you feel me?
Yes, like Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull who?
I mean, Pitbull's a real Mr. Worldwide. I can't take that from him.
Nah, bro. What are your top 5 favorite countries you've been to?
Top 5 favorite countries. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's a flex to even say that I've been to 5 different countries. So, you know, top 5. Like you know, it's so crazy. Like Australia is a continent, but like also,
I felt like you were gonna say Australia.
Is it technically a country too?
Yeah, it is.
Right. So I guess Australia is definitely number 1, bro. It's worth the 14-hour flight if you could do it. Go, like that shit's mad fun. Imagine it's really like the U.S., but everybody's like nar and like has like a weird ass accent. Nar.
Do you know that Australia was actually a prison colony?
Yes.
They're all all criminals.
Why do you think it's all unhinged over
all
there?
Crazy,
Bro?
dude.
Everybody's crazy. You like the dudes in Australia are like I don't even know how to explain it. Dudes will fight like a bear if they needed to. Like
Dude, I love the videos of the people fighting the kangaroos.
Kangaroos are big as shit.
The kangaroos
the
kangaroos just like this, like fucking ready to go and shit, and the guy's just trying to rescue his dog, bro. Like, I mean, I understand. I'd fucking fight a kangaroo for my dog too. Apparently, I hear that they pretend that they're drowning. They bring you into the water, and then
they drown you.
That's some sick shit, dude. How do they figure that out?
Kangaroo, like the way Australia has a kangaroo problem is like how New Jersey has a deer problem.
That's scary.
It's like
we have a lot of fucking deer.
For every like one person, there's like 6 kangaroo, bro. Like you're outnumbered. Like,
yeah, no, I couldn't imagine fucking fighting a kangaroo. I'd rather deal with deers than a kangaroo any day of the week.
At least deer leave you alone. They're just idiots.
Have you ever had Vegemite? Is that what they?
Yeah, Vegemite sucks. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do
What's
it.
it taste like?
It's just shit. Shit.
If you could take shit and put it in a fucking jar.
If you could just take like motor oil and shit and somehow form it into like a jelly type mixture and then spread it on toast, that's Vegemite.
It tastes delicious. Sounds like it tastes delicious, brother. Tasty.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't trust white people.
That's why they're all honestly all their ancestors were in prison. It makes sense now.
Yeah, I mean, they had to deal with shit. I mean, I guess never mind. I was about to say something crazy. My mind just wandered.
I have to go back there someday.
Right. But through all the craziness, Australia is still number one.
I was gonna say I definitely would go to Australia, but what's number 2?
Number 2, Spain, bro. Spain is beautiful.
Really?
I've been to Barcelona and I've been to Marbella. Marbella, Spain is like, bro, it's beautiful. It's like a beach town, and it's like the mountains in the background. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, imagine Malibu, but in Spain. Right? That's what Marbella is like. Like fast, beautiful cars, nice storefronts right on the water, bro. On a very clear day, if you have like a good set of binoculars, like you're that close, like you could see Morocco on the other side, bro.
Really?
It's like the coolest shit, yeah.
Morocco is where again? I'm sorry.
Africa, my boy. Right on the other side of the...
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Actually, that's like the only place I haven't been yet is Africa. I gotta go to Africa.
I would Egypt sounds like a good time.
I'd go see
some cool stuff.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Why not, right?
I like history, so like I would definitely go see the pyramids and all that cool stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually does sound like a good time. It'd be cool to go inside, but also probably terrifying at the same time. Like, I've seen enough, like...
Who do you think built the pyramids?
Who do you think built the pyramids? Aliens. Aliens built the pyramids, bro. How did they get these fucking big-ass bricks to like, perfectly?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
There's no way, man.
I think the pyramids were used to create power.
You know, so they say, but also they say that the pyramids were built off of slave labor, which means, I mean... It's like when you think of it like a car. So you know how they describe cars in terms of horsepower? Like what if back then like things were just described in terms of people power? So like if I needed to move this 1-ton brick, for example, I need 10 people.
Slaps a rock. This boy was pulled by a whole bunch of 10 people.
This baby can pull for fucking 20 people, bro.
My ancestors used to ride this thing for miles.
Oh man, for real. All right, so where we at?
We were talking about the countries that your top 5 favorite countries.
So we're
number 2 was you just
number
said
2 was Spain. Number 3, I love Amsterdam. Shout out to the homie Seymour. Shout out to the shot callers.
Shout out Seymour.
Amsterdam's really cool, and that was actually my first experience ever leaving the United States ever. Really? So like I got my passport, and literally like a day later, I get a call from Lil TJ's manager. He's like, "Yo, you ready to go to Europe?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" They're like, "All right, bet. I need you on this flight to Amsterdam in 6 hours." I'm like, "All right, fuck it."
Well, thanks for the heads
They're
up.
like, "Here, flight's booked. Don't worry about it. Just get to the airport."
Yeah, good thing I got a bag packed.
Shit, my fuck, gang. All right, yeah. So I had to pack my bag, and I think was it you that drove me to JFK? Somebody drove me all the way. It was Steve. You and Steve. That was the first time I ever left the country.
My God.
Remember, you and Steve drove me all the way to JFK.
Holy
bro.
shit! I think that was when he had the Acura too, still before the Beamer.
No, it was right when he got the Beamer.
Oh, it was right when he got the Beamer.
And I remember sitting in the back and being like,
"Oh yeah, it's you."
Because I had my fucking suitcase. I'm 6'2", bro. It's like it's kind of hard for me to fit in the back seat of a car, bro. I'm not a short dude.
Man, that was the first time I left the country.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna lie, I was so terrified, bro. Like, cause like I had never been on a flight that long before. I wouldn't even say terrified because that's like such a weird way to put it. I was definitely nervous, but I wasn't scared. I was actually really excited, but I think just a little anxious because, you know, an 8-hour flight, you're landing in a country you've never been, you're about to land in this country by yourself. Like, you don't know if the signs are going to be in English or Dutch or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool. Actually, it was like surprisingly smooth to get there. And I'm over here thinking like my phone isn't going to work when I land and stuff. And no, it was cool. Like, I got off. Shout out to Verizon. My phone worked no problem, bro. They have a great international plan.
Did they charge you more?
No. So, the plan I had actually came with international calling.
Oh, look at you being prepared.
Come on, man. Unlimited international calling and texting. But I only got like 10 gigabytes of data, depending on what country I was in. So, like, let's say if I was in Germany and I used all of my 10 gigs, but went to another country the same day, I had to get like another 10 gigs. So that was
that's
cool.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least Wi-Fi would work, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I was connecting to Wi-Fi wherever I could.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you go to like the cafes out there?
Yeah. So that was the first thing I did. So I got off the plane, and ironically enough, they actually had just finished having the worst storm ever in the history of Amsterdam. Like, as my plane was landing, like, the storm, like, it literally just finished raining. Like, talk about the perfect timing, bro. Like, so, like, their like really crazy, like, insane storm is like a regular nor'easter here.
Oh, that's
like they don't get those kind of storms. Like, they had like one tree fall down. They're like, oh my god, this is such a tragedy. Like, I couldn't even take the train. I was gonna take the train from the airport to my hotel, but I couldn't because all the train systems are down. So I had to catch an Airbnb. And the guy kept trying to talk to me, but I didn't speak Dutch, so it was just really weird and awkward the whole ride. I'm like, bro, just you know where to go, just go, right? So we get there, and then of course, as always, fucking little TJ is sleeping. So there was no point in I didn't have anything to do. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm in another country, like, I'm about to go look around. And then the first thing I thought of was like, wait, I'm in Amsterdam, I'm about to go get some weed, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean,
bro, went to the cafe, and it was so cool. So, like, that was also the first time I ever had like real ginger tea, and not like that bullshit stuff that you buy in a packet at a store. Like, what they did was they gave me some boiling hot water with some honey and a ginger stalk inside the water and like a mallet. And then you just
you have to beat that ginger?
Beat the fuck out that ginger.
God
bro.
damn.
But yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was like
that ginger.
You sick fuck. Which is an anagram for,
can I say it?
Finger.
Does that mean I can say it?
No. No, it doesn't. Fucking nah, but the ginger tea was really good, and then I also got a grilled cheese. But the best part is, like, I still have the book of matches and the papers. It's like every time I go to a new country, I'd like to just bring like a little keepsake back.
Yeah, a little souvenir.
Yeah, so I just brought like some papers and some matches back from that place. It was just really cool. Like, they give you a tray, they give you like a nice little menu. You just kind of order it. You can go to the desk and order it, or you can just sit down and a waitress will just ask you what you want. You'd be like, I want 2 grams of sour diesel.
I was gonna say, was that I remember you took a picture and it was like the bag that the weed came in was mad cool. It was like, looked like a book basically or some shit. I forgot.
I probably. Whenever I go overseas too, I always spam
really
the group chat. I'll be sending mad pictures. Like, yo, look at this shit.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm asking you to just bring back some chips. I wish you could bring back that shit. That'd be cooler.
Nah. You know, it's surprisingly easy to travel over borders with weed. Like, people are like, oh my god, you're gonna go to jail. Like, bro, I've gotten into like every country with weed except for Dubai. And
I wouldn't even try.
Don't play around with the United Arab Emirates because they'll send you to jail for like a fucking
you're gonna get Brittany Griner.
Spliff. Yo, actually, did you see? Yo, there was the lady in Dubai like a year or two ago. She yelled at the cab driver, but they gave her 2 years in prison because she yelled at a cab driver. It was also because she was a woman, but like
probably, yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of fucked up. He sent me to jail because I'm a woman and I decided to speak my mind. Like, yeah, it's kind of nutty.
Well, thank God we live in America sometimes, you know.
Yo, you should totally edit in an eagle screech every time you say America on this show. It's America.
Production. Yeah, instead of it just every time it's America, I like that. It's just the eagle screech so people get on.
Yeah, bro.
Very freedom of you.
I'll take my credit for that.
Very patriotic.
Do I get like a 1 point residual like every show now?
Every time the eagle screeches?
I'm going to copyright the eagle screech. I'll copyright every eagle screech. So every time you use it, you guys got to pay me money.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we got Country number 1 was.
Come on, Dan. 'Cause I remember.
You remember?
Usually I have a shitty memory, but I remember.
Australia.
Dan. Come on, there we go.
Spain.
All right.
Amsterdam.
All right, we're
Got
number
2 more.
4. All right. Number 4, the UK, man. I love the UK. Shout out to my boy Swavey, bro. Especially London was cool. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the rest of the UK. Like, we went to Scotland. Scotland was just a little weird. I think the people in Scotland just threw me off. I don't know. And like the whole time we were there, we were like stuck on a tour bus and it was gloomy. I'm sure if I had like an experience to actually go out and see things, I might enjoy it a little bit more. But Scotland definitely wasn't my top of the list.
I heard it's always gloomy out there, though.
Oh, in London?
Yeah.
Or the UK in general? Yeah, but they're like in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, so I get it.
I heard their food sucks.
Yeah, well, no, you
Not their
some,
All right, let me take that back.
you can get some good food
Yeah.
out there.
Let me take it back. I've been seeing TikToks, bro. The food looks crazy.
Nah, well, yeah, it's because you
So
looking
it's
at like
cold
traditional
all the time, bro.
It does
Beans
look
on
cold.
toast with cheese.
Yeah, but you're looking at like the traditional English breakfast. Like niggas don't eat that over there, bro.
Hell
That's
no.
like they ate during the
Really?
war when they were poor, bro. Like they
I
cooked
was
with
yo,
lard
no,
and
real shit. I was
like
gonna
that,
say
bro.
it still looks like they still eat like it's still World War II.
Yeah, no, they don't. The old people still do that, but like new
Really?
people, like yeah, I always joke with my boy Swavey about this, but like I always say how they eat like beans and shit all
Beans
the time. But he
beans
really be
on
putting me
fucking
on to some
potatoes.
shit. Like next time I go to the UK, he's definitely gonna like, you know, show me the right spots. Like I'm not gonna lie, I want to say it's South London, either South or North London. They have like a huge Caribbean scene, bro. So like you can get some of the best Jamaican food I've had was actually in the UK. So like as any country, you just gotta know like the right place to go.
Like, you know where to go to eat.
Yeah, tap in with the locals. They'll get you right.
Yeah, I think like their top dish I saw somewhere was like chicken tikka masala or something.
Well, that's
Like,
because there's mad.
No, I'm
Indian
saying no. It
people in
definitely they
London.
have like a huge
Huge
mixture
influx
of
of Indian
cultures.
people,
Yeah. So no, I'm sure all their food is really fucking good.
London is
I'm
literally
fucking
like
around.
New York City, but they just drive on the left side.
Which would trip me out, bro.
Well, I don't drive, bro. We get a driver whenever we're out there. I ain't driving nowhere.
I definitely would love to go out to see London.
Yeah, London is definitely on a place on a list of places that I want to go back.
You think
to.
if I go out there and talk like this, they'd like that?
First of all, the Mandem don't even talk like that.
How do they talk, bro?
Nah, bro. My South London isn't that good. But they'd be like the
The
Mandem,
Yeet
the Mandem,
The roadman.
the roadman. Yeah, everybody got fucking Nike. Yo, bro, you see Central C there?
I was gonna say, hold on.
nah,
That he
bro.
started he and them started the Nike Tech.
Dog, don't you ever disrespect?
Bro, we've had that shit
New
since
York City
2012 at least.
Yo, look, I don't give credit to the Bronx for many things, but I will give credit to the Bronx for starting the Nike Tech movement, bro. Like New York City started that, and that's real shit, bro.
Yeah, no, take that bull elsewhere.
Central C not about to be not valid in New York for saying some wild shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
You did not just say you started the Nike Tech movement
like-
on the East Coast. Y'all wouldn't even know what Nike Tech was
Bro.
over there if it wasn't for the New York drill sound that y'all took anyway. I don't want to hear none of that, bro.
2016, my Bitmoji definitely had a Nike Tech on. Not
I
gonna
think it's that Bitmoji, bro. You really went back to 2016.
No, for real, bro. Nike Tech's being started over there is a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
All right, last country, number 5. Let's do it.
Number 5, and it's really a toss up because I like them both equally. It's between Germany and Canada, bro. Canada is really fucking cool, but I think I like Canada more because the exchange rate, money wise. Like I live a moderate and fair life here in New Jersey now, but man, in Canada, I'm a rich man.
Yeah, it's like that over there.
The dollar's like worth double, bro.
Really?
All right, let me not say worth double. I'm guessing.
No,
but like
it's definitely more.
yeah, bro. Like for example, I think right now the exchange rate is like $1 American is only like 70 cents Canadian, maybe even like 65 or something like that. So like it goes a long way, bro. You're saving 30 cents on every dollar you spend.
That kind of reminds me of the movie it's Euro Trip, right?
Mm.
When they I don't know what country they're in. And then like,
Euro Trip, that's what Scotty doesn't know. That be
yeah. And I forgot what country they're in. They have like no money, and then they had like a bunch of loose change or some shit, and the exchange rate was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I always thought if it was really like that in some countries.
Well, you gotta see now.
Like, not to that extent.
Then again, this was in like the early 2000s, so I don't know what the exchange rate was in the early 2000s, but now the euro is actually worth more than the dollar.
Yeah.
Like $1 American in Europe is like
Yeah, we gotta
90
come
cents
back.
right now or something like that. Oh, forget the British pound, bro. I do not like spending my money in the UK, man. Like the
Really?
British pound to the US dollar is like $1.40. Like, bro, it's a ridiculous difference, bro. Like, you order McDonald's and you think you're only spending like $10 US, and then you go look at your bank account and you actually spent like 18.
That's like almost paying DoorDash prices.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
Well, to get the Dash Pass, you won't pay DoorDash prices.
Oh, I gotta remember that.
It's $9.99 a month. If you order that much food, think about it. You're saving money on the fees. You're spending almost $10 in fees off of one meal without the Dash Pass. So if you get it,
it's worth it. Though.
order from DoorDash at least twice a month, and the money is worth it.
DoorDash, sponsor my boy. Is McDonald's like different over there? Like, it's the same shit.
Nah, McDonald's is way better over there. Yo, McDonald's in Belgium, crack.
Yeah,
crack, bro. They have chicken wings.
I saw somewhere, like, I don't know if it's Belgium, they give you fries in a bag.
Yeah, they make shaker fries.
Yeah,
shaking. They got those in Canada too.
Yeah,
they got like different. They got like different seasonings, and then like you just pour them in there and you shake them around.
That's pretty cool.
Like
I don't know
Cool
why
Ranch and
they
shit
have
like
stuff
that.
like that.
Because Americans don't like shit. They be complaining all the time. Every time you get something, we take it for granted, and then when it's gone, we're like, "Wait, no, bring it back." Like, nah, bro. Get that energy. That was number 5, right?
That was number 5.
Okay, word. I'm like trying to think. I was like, wait, do I have any more countries? I don't know. Everywhere else is like cool. I would say it consequential, I guess. That's a better word for it. Been to a lot of places though, and I don't know. I will say there's no place like home. It's cool to go out and see the world, but I mean, like, there's just certain things I miss about the U.S. that you don't get in other countries, bro. Like, for example, like the convenience of everything, man. Like, I guess I'm a little spoiled from always having grown up or having lived in a city. You know, I've lived in New York and Philadelphia and LA and shit like that. So, like, you know, there's always something open. But I feel like even in the big cities overseas, man, like they're real big on not staying open past like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nothing to do.
You know, being in the music industry, bro, you know how often I'm out 5, 6 o'clock a.m. Bro, I'm trying to, I want a cheeseburger at 5 a.m. That's got been up for 24 hours. Like, my palate is a little different right now. You know?
Yeah, no, that would definitely suck, especially doing what you do, getting out of working or doing a session or doing anything late, and having no choice but to just go back to your hotel.
I find, well, see, now the other side of the coin is that, you know, getting home at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., most of these hotels have complimentary breakfast. And that's like one thing we always look forward to. Like, so like me, our DJ, our tour manager, like security and everybody. Because TJ, he's the type of dude, like, he has a fucked up sleeping schedule. So dude's going to sleep at like 7 a.m. every day. So we're like, fuck it. This is our chance to go get some breakfast. So we would usually eat breakfast together, like us, like security and everybody. Sometimes TJ would join us, sometimes not. Like, you know, that shit would be cool. I actually miss hotel breakfasts. They're pretty good, not gonna lie.
The continental breakfast thing?
I don't understand why they call it a continental breakfast either.
Bro. What's the point? Just I stayed at a hotel one time. That shit was so terrible, bro. It was like they tried to be fancy and they had like, there was like a charcuterie board for breakfast.
The first time I was ever in the UK was like, because I always thought it was a joke when they said that people would eat the beans for breakfast in the UK. And then I went to a hotel, my first time ever in the UK, and of course, what do they have for fucking breakfast? Goddamn baked beans.
Yo, beans off the wake up is crazy, dude.
Stomach on 10 all day, bro.
That's just starting you off like a ticking time bomb, bro. Just walking around all day, just my stomach be going crazy. But what are like some of your goals that you want to achieve off of, like, I don't know, in the future? Like anything specific?
I don't know. I think I'm starting to get out of the music game.
Yeah.
I'm a crypto trader now. Shout out Trump coin. Going to the moon, you feel me?
I was gonna say, bro.
I'm kidding. Don't buy Trump coin. Please don't buy Trump coin.
That shit went up for like a day. And
I made my money off Trump coin. I already sold all that shit, bro. You just gotta get it. The thing about trading meme coins, as they call them, is you gotta get in and you gotta get out quick, bro. It's like stocks. They have pumps and they have dumps. Now, if you're just dumb enough to think that some random coin called fart coin is gonna go from being worth 1/10 of a penny to being worth $11 overnight, then you're an idiot just shooting for the moon and you deserve to lose all your money. But if you really study this shit and pay attention to the graphs, you can catch it and really make some bank, bro. I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of studying. I'm not saying that I'm giving up on music to become a crypto trader, but
This is a nice little fall.
hey, look, I make a couple M's off of that. I might not touch a piano for a while. You know, who knows?
What are some of your hobbies though? Like when you're not doing music or traveling?
I said, what do I do when
Like
I'm
what do you
not
like to do,
making
bro?
Music?
When you're not when you're not like when you just want to relax, bro. Like
I don't know how to relax. I don't, bro. And
always going, always on the
yeah,
go.
my girlfriend always yells at me because she says that I don't sleep. Because like, even like, bro, I'll come home at like 4 a.m. and then just be up all night and looking at like the market and like watching the crypto trades and
Back
stuff,
to the crypto.
bro.
Just
And she's getting up for
What's
work.
your
She's like,
comment?
"Did you go to sleep?" And I'm like,
Sleep with sleep.
"No."
I'll sleep in the crypto.
I might have slept for like an hour, but I'm like, you don't understand. Trump coin went up 5 cents. Like, I need to buy the dip. I need to sell.
I wish I got on that, bro. I'm on Pi right now, but like, it's not really doing anything yet.
Nah, bro, you just gotta chill. See, there's certain things that you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
sit on.
Pi coin is one of those things that you gotta sit on, bro. Like, again, you gotta know, you gotta really study this shit, bro. Like, I mean, watching podcasts and like YouTube videos. Like, I've really been into it lately. I guess you could consider that like a hobby. It's something that takes my mind off of music because my mind is literally on music like 25/8. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say every time, not every time, but like a lot of time when I just come like up with you, you're always just working, bro.
Yeah,
Always at it.
yeah. I'm just here. I gotta send out these sessions. I gotta send out these beats for whoever. I gotta do this. Gotta send invoices. And it's like being, you know, I guess you could call it self-employed. It's like I don't have necessarily like a team to help me out with like a lot of the clerical work. So like outside of having to create for myself, like I still got to send out invoices. Like I got to take care of the tax stuff. Like it just becomes a lot, man. I wish I could just have like another. You'd be surprised what you could get done with just like one more hour in the day. So like I know it seems crazy to not sleep, but like if you just put yourself in my shoes for a day, then you would understand like why I am the way I am.
You also like to cook though, like not only beats, you do be cooking like in the kitchen.
I used to have a cooking show. They don't know about beating meats.
Wait,
That was the name of the cooking show. Was beating meats, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Where can I find this? Can I find beating meat videos? Can I find videos
of me beating meat, bro? That's
you said
sick.
it.
That's fucking sick. You
I
want to
didn't
watch
say it.
videos
You
of me
said it.
beating
That's
meat?
not
You
what I
sick
said.
bastard.
You said that you had a channel or a page called Beating Meats.
I'm about to show you right now.
I gotta see this.
I can't. Yo, so wait, so we didn't know each other when I had the fucking cooking show, dude?
Bro, I swear to God, it feels like I've known you for over 10 years, but we've legit probably known each other for like
I really wish I didn't open my
5
phone,
or
guys.
6.
Yeah. I really wish I hadn't opened my phone. I just got bad news. One of my favorite Knicks players got hurt.
RIP.
And non-contact injury.
Oh, that's
And he
terrible.
exited the game, so that's never a good thing. You just,
That is not good.
well, maybe if Tom Thibodeau didn't play these guys fucking 42 minutes a game, we wouldn't have this problem. But now here we are, and we just lost like one of our best wing defenders. So it's great.
Back to Beating Meats.
Yeah.
Who got you into cooking?
Well,
Who
my
inspired you?
parents run a catering business, and you know, even before that, like I just felt like that was always my family's way of like showing love, like cooking big meals and everybody getting together, like Sunday dinners if we could do it, were a thing. I mean, we were at church often, but anytime that we can get together for like a big meal, like my family was happy to do it. That's just, you know, it's just the way I've been my whole life. So, you know, being around that naturally would inspire me to want to learn how to cook. And then plus, like my mom is the type of woman where she's like, you're not going to have to depend on somebody for your life.
Hey there, sorry to cut in, but the producer says I've got to remind you to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and Apple Podcasts.
And OnlyFans.
Full video versions on YouTube and Spotify. If you enjoy what we're doing, share with a friend. If not, who gives a fuck? All right, now let's get back to the show.
Think about this, bro. It's a 52-man roster, right? Now, we have 52-man rosters, and how many teams in the league? Like 20 something, I think, 30, I don't know, 32 NFL teams, whatever it is. Bro, do the math. What's 52 times 32? That's not including the staff, that's just players on the team. Like, that's not including training staff and everybody else. There's no way in hell you're going to keep everybody to get their mouth shut. How could that really be scripted, bro? Somebody would have leaked the script by now. And every time the script leaks, whatever the leaked script was supposed to happen doesn't happen. I think the NFL has proved itself many times that it's not rigged, bro. Just saying. There's too many things going on at once, bro.
No, my Jesus. I honestly just feel like low key, they want the Chiefs to be in because Taylor Swift has obviously brought more views to the NFL.
But like viewership to the NFL is like
That's my conspiracy.
at the highest it's ever been, regardless of Taylor Swift. And that's just because of like the access that it's now giving to the world. Like
true.
on Christmas, we had 2 games on Netflix. Netflix is streamed worldwide, bro. They don't normally have NFL games like just on TV everywhere, bro. Like you can't go to like Africa and watch an NFL game, but now you can if you got Netflix and an internet connection or a TV, maybe shelter.
Yeah, no, football is definitely spreading crazy, bro. There's basically almost all over Europe. There's a bunch of teams. You know, you're right. Makes sense.
Bro, they're doing what, 2 games a year in the UK, 2 games a year in Germany. Like it's gonna expand.
I would definitely go out there and see a game if that was ever possible.
That would be really cool. It's funny because I think the last time I was out there, I think like the Jaguars were playing, and I wanted to go, but nobody else wanted to go with me because I think nobody else really watches sports. They just like to bet on sports.
Dude, never.
How are you gonna bet on something you don't know?
I don't like betting on sports literally because I don't pay attention to it that much, and I don't like losing money like that. Like if I'm gonna gamble, I'm going to AC. Straight up, I'm gambling in person. I'm playing cards.
Well,
slots.
if you're gonna gamble, why don't you just invest in crypto? It's the same thing.
I know I do have some crypto, but I'm saying like if, instead of gambling on sports on my
with
phone,
your boy, man. I'll teach you how to flip a brick. You feel me?
yeah,
Well, I mean, we'll get you right.
flip a brick, huh? That those kids calling it these days, crypto.
Man, it's
bricks.
the same thing, bro. It's like selling drugs. If you do it the right way, you just gotta take your money and flip it.
No, yeah, I do know of some people that have been very successful off of crypto in the last couple of years.
But, bro, listen, man. I'm saying, if you could make a couple M's off of crypto, right? So you even make it just $1 million. Like, why take bro? You could take 300,000 of that and invest into something else. Take that 700,000 and take care of your family, or however you want to divide it up. I'm just saying, it's really easy to make. I've literally watched somebody the other day go from $10 to $10K in like 5 hours, just sitting there trading crypto. He did it all on a live stream, just to show you how easy it is.
Yeah, I would definitely take that money and try to invest in property. I feel like that's a good investment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just owning buildings, charging rent, whatever.
I would love to own a home. I think that's my next step.
That's definitely a goal.
Sick of like the whole rental situation. I think it's just better in life to own things.
Like buy a house, flip it kind of thing.
Mm.
That's what I would like to do, like, or at least start doing.
I mean, if I was able to buy a house in 1970, they were selling like 4-bedroom houses for like $1 in 1970.
Bro, like a dollar and a pack of something.
The blood of your firstborn son.
Blood of your firstborn son. And now those houses are like almost $1 million, which is insane. Do you believe in conspiracies? What's your favorite conspiracy?
Are we really about to go down the rabbit hole right now?
I would love to. Please.
Well, I mean, obviously there's the whole like, jet fuel can't melt steel beams thing, but I just feel like that's like played out at this point,
I'm gonna be real. I think there was something fishy about that plane crash in DC the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw a video that they tested a Black Hawk helicopter that was flown like remotely.
Interesting. So you're saying there was actually nobody in that helicopter?
I don't know, conspiracies.
And somebody was just.
And there was a bunch of high, like, ranking Russians on that flight.
So I've heard. Well,
Something fishy.
I don't know, man. It's all just coincidental, right? 3 plane crashes in a week. Plane crashes in Philadelphia yesterday. And
A medical flight too.
A medical flight. Huh.
What if that?
It was a girl who had just finished getting treatments for like cancer or something. You know what I was thinking about, bro? What if they had finally found like the cure to cancer or some shit, and they were just like, yeah, nah, let me just.
One thing I think, one of my conspiracies is that there definitely is a cure for cancer. There has to be, bro. But all of the money,
It's way too profitable of a
exactly.
business. It's
When's the
easier to
last
keep
time
people sick.
anybody, like president, I don't really know this, like world leader has ever gotten sick, and like, you know, I feel like those kind of people that are running shit fucking live forever.
Oh, well. Oh, boy. Don't give look, bro. This is not a conversation for the podcast, man. Let me tell you that, bro.
You said you want to get deep. I'm gonna get deep.
Look, man, the top 1% is the top 1% for a reason. Just remember that. I'm going to leave it at that, bro. The top 1% is the top 1% for a reason.
All right, another one of mine, realistically, I mean, not realistic, honestly, is alternate reality and like other timelines.
I mean, I wouldn't say, who's to say that there aren't other timelines per se, but like,
You know about the CERN Hydrogen Collider?
the what?
The CERN Hydrogen Collider?
Yeah.
All right, so apparently the first time they fired that thing up, things started going real weird. And apparently it was right around the time that the Mayan calendar ended. And the first time they fired it up, it shifted us into another timeline kind of thing.
So like the Mayan calendar ending. So do you remember what you were doing that day, the day the Mayan calendar ended?
Not a clue.
All right. So
what were you doing? Where were you when the Mayan calendar ended?
I remember because I went out skateboarding with my friends, and everybody thought like, nah, bro, it's sunny as hell outside. The world's not going to end. We cool, bro. So I was at Woodbridge Skate Park, right? Sunny as fuck outside. Beautiful day. Like, nah, man, we good, right? All of a sudden, I don't even know where this dark cloud came from, but it was like a big, you don't remember? Like, bro, it was a crazy ass storm that day. We had like a really, really crazy like thunderstorm that day. And then so like we all skated down the street to the Quick Check in Woodbridge, right by the police station. And we were just hanging out in there while we were waiting for the storm to go by. And I remember thinking like, yo, there was not a cloud in the sky 2 seconds ago. Like, where's this rain coming from? And then, like, for the time being, definitely thinking, like, oh, shit, yo, is the world actually going to end right now? Like,
are they actually onto something?
Wait, the fucking Mayans were right. And then it just stopped, and it was just immediately sunny. Beautiful day again. Like, it was the weirdest shit, bro. Like, they definitely had to just be fucking with us. Somebody hit the weather machine and was like, yo, watch this.
Oh,
You
there's
want to
definitely
play a prank on New Jersey?
Bro, they can make clouds. They can make it rain.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's making a cloud is science. Like, you never made a cloud in a room in, like, science class, bro? It's the same thing. They're just doing it on, like, a way larger scale. You know,
yeah.
But like that kind of thing, I think isn't necessarily a bad idea. For like, think of for example, like areas that experience extreme drought. Like you could have prevented those wildfires in California. They could pop a cloud up there and make it rain, bro.
Do you think that was a land grab?
Just saying, bro. There's certain structures that burnt down, certain structures that didn't burn down.
And Malibu?
All of Malibu is gone, but why is Nobu in Malibu still standing? Great restaurant, by the way. Love Nobu and Malibu.
Quick Nobu
I'm actually
plug.
really happy that they didn't burn down because Nobu and Malibu is really fucking good.
Yeah, and like I feel like all the money that we've sent to fight these senseless wars going on, we could have easily have fixed Malibu by now, which is still.
I mean, it only happened like a week ago, bro. So like,
I mean, not Malibu, Hawaii.
Maui.
Yeah, Maui.
Oh yeah, but you know, Oprah's gonna buy some land over there.
You think so?
I don't know.
I thought she was going to move if Trump became president again.
Good. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah. You don't want to be here because Trump is president. You can leave, bro. Like what the fuck?
Honestly, like
go live in fucking one of those countries that you want to save so bad. Like,
I just really hope he gets rid of the income tax and like the tax on overtime because that'd be sick.
Well, they get rid of income tax. Is everybody who has tax debt going to be absolved of that debt? That's a very good question, you know. Like you got people that owe the IRS hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do we just all absolved of that debt now? I don't
Abolish the IRS.
The IRS is not even they don't work for the federal government, bro. It's a private company.
It's a fucking scam, if you ask me.
Yeah, bro, it's insane.
Yeah, no, I hope good things do actually turn out from this presidency. You know, wars stop. We actually start making money again. Things aren't as expensive because Eggs are crazy expensive.
I don't eat eggs anyway, so it gets shit.
Who cares about eggs?
Yeah, bro. You're not supposed to. I mean, we're not supposed to drink like cow milk. Technically, we're supposed to drink human milk because it's good for us. Like, are we supposed to eat human eggs too?
What kind of human eggs?
There's only one place human eggs come from, bro.
Who milked the first cow, bro?
Whoever milked the first cow was a nasty ass nigga, bro. The nigga saw some udders and was like, yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on with
He
that.
said,
bro.
I want some of that.
At what point did they realize, like, yo, I should drink this, though? Like, yo, you were getting real freaky with that cow, bro.
My wife won't let me do it, but this cow will.
It takes milking to a whole new level when you really think about it. It's where it originated from, but it just...
Bro, honestly, though, like, I grew up drinking milk all the time, and now
Well, Dan,
intolerant.
I'm going to say this. It's because you're white.
Lactose intolerant. Well, probably.
Black people do not drink milk with their dinner, bro.
No, I'm not talking about with dinner, bro.
Okay. Just drinking milk in general. Black people just don't. We don't just get. I don't go in my fridge and like, yo, we pour a glass of milk, bro. Like that. That's crazy. Like, are you saying like no chocolate powder or nothing like that? Just straight.
No.
That's sick.
No,
shit.
I'm saying like with like chocolate milk, bro. Like
I see, but you gotta specify these things. You can't just say milk because like we were talking about regular milk. You weren't talking about chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is good as fuck, but like that's because they added some flavoring to it and shit. But my nigga, there are people, we've all seen it. You know what I'm talking about. They're like, oh hey, we're gonna have turkey and mashed potatoes for dinner. You know what I think I'll have with that? A nice tall glass of cow milk.
crazy. I would be like, no thanks. You guys got water? I'll drink tap water at that point.
Like, why did the FDA try to trick us into thinking dairy was a good thing for us, bro? Half the world is lactose intolerant. When did we realize that, like, yo, we probably shouldn't drink this shit? We probably shouldn't eat cheese and shit like that, bro. It's not good for us. It's delicious, but, you know, you want to live a long time or not?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, to be honest.
Have you ever had Chinese food that had cheese on it?
No, I've never had Chinese food with cheese on it.
Exactly. You notice how, like, Chinese people live a really long fucking time?
Have you had Chinese food with cheese on it?
No. Why would I put cheese on anything like it? Like, no, it just doesn't work like that, bro. There's a reason most other world cuisines don't have cheese, bro. Like, there's a reason our life expectancy here in America sucks. We put cheese on literally everything, bro.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy, if you ask me.
Yeah, in the Midwest, bro, they be putting cheese on, like, apple pie slices and shit.
Never
bro.
tried it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, niggas is just finding new and creative ways to just clog their arteries
That
and
is
be
really
diabetic.
Really some white people shit.
Well, yeah.
I'm good off that. What were you saying before, though, before we started? What's today, the first day?
Oh, yes. It's the first day of the month. Wake up, wake up. Okay. It's fucking Black History Month. So for the next 28 days, excuse me.
Is there 29 days or 28 days this year?
This is not a leap year.
It's not?
No.
So it's 28 then, right?
Yes. For the next 28 days, you all have to do everything that I say because I'm black. So when I walk in the room, everybody has to turn away and bow.
Just
You can't look at me directly.
don't look them in the eyes. If you need a beverage, I got some Celsius right here for you,
Yeah,
brother.
just trying to give me diabetes. That's cool.
Yeah,
You're just
that's
like the rest of America. Thank you. I have this here, filtered carbonated water with natural orange flavor.
Our RFK is gonna make us healthy, bro.
Is he?
He's gonna take everything away that's not good for us.
They're already banned. Like what? Was it red dye or something?
Red 40 is not good for your body, and it's not good for your...
Is that how he talks?
Yo, yeah.
The worms in my brain are telling me that I have to get rid of everything that's not good for the
The worms
American
of his
people.
brain? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey there, sorry to cut in, but the producer says I've got to remind you to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and Apple Podcasts.
I know the fans.
Full video versions on YouTube and Spotify. If you enjoy what we're doing, share with a friend. If not, who gives a fuck? All right, now let's get back to the show. Can you still do a kickflip?
Absolutely.
No, you can't.
I have 1,000. I literally just did a kickflip the other day. In my Jordan 4s, too. I don't want to hear none of that.
Definitely on skate 3.
Yeah, okay.
I'll play.
Dan probably could never kickflip in his life. I don't know. I don't know why he's over here trying to act like. I really used to be out here in the field skateboarding. Dan used to ride a longboard. I don't want to hear none of that. He had the gloves. He would be under his sliding on the ground
That's
with the gloves,
crazy.
doing the longboard shit.
That's crazy. I've never owned a longboard in my life. But you know who that just reminded me of with the gloves dancing around? That dude used to rollerblade around Amboy.
Disco Joe.
Bro,
What happened to him? Is he
a
alive?
legend.
Hope he didn't die.
Don't know. But I was on my TikTok looking at my old videos that I have saved. And like from 2014, I was literally just driving behind him. Just vibing, bro. He used to skate all over town. What a guy.
Yeah.
That's how you knew like it was a spring or summer, because he was out skating.
My boy Disco Joe's outside.
Like we didn't have Groundhog Day. We had Disco Joe skating around there. And that's how you knew it was nice out.
Yeah. I wonder if he ever went down Hall Ave on those things, bro. You think so? He ever went down Hall Avenue on that shit, bro?
1000%, bro. Just flying like this.
Just
Fucking going, bro.
just
Music blasting in his ears, bro. Just wind blowing in his face.
Nah, you know what would be so
freedom.
crazy? Like, you see how he's like bopping and dancing, bro? What if he's listening to like folk music?
I really wonder what he was listening to, bro.
He's listening to like fucking the red jumpsuit apparatus.
What's your favorite, what kind of music you like listening to, Mr. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
Listen to everything, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, damn. Except for country. We don't fuck with that country shit.
All my homies hate country, besides me.
What's your favorite pop punk song?
Yeah? Cute without the E.
Cute without the E? I don't feel like I classify that as pop punk.
Nah.
Though. That's more like emo.
All right.
Pop punk is like 4 years strong. Actually, which is my favorite pop punk song is Heroes Get Remembered, Legends Never Die by 4 Years Strong. Very good song.
What would you label Panic at the Disco?
Okay, that's a little bit more pop punk.
I Rest Sins Not Tragedies.
Yeah. It's like a cop-out.
What do you mean?
Guy picks the most popular.
Word for word, bar for bar, I can sing that
This
song,
guy
bro.
literally picks the most popular pop. But that's not pop
from that
punk,
band.
bro.
From that band.
Huh?
From that band.
What's that?
That's like my favorite song from them, probably.
That song and what's the Lying is the Most Fun? You know, let's keep these three hearts beating faster. That's my shit, bro.
When I'm driving, bro, that shit gets me going.
That's testosterone boys and Harlequin girls. Yeah.
I remember when you got in my car the one time, you put on Knocked Loose, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm really
versatile. I'm really like that.
Yeah, bro. I listen to Knocked Loose. System of a Down is probably my favorite band of all time, though. I know the words to literally every single System of a Down song ever made. Swear to God, bro.
Sing Aerials right now.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall.
And then sing,
Come on, bro. I can really.
Name me 5 songs.
What, really?
Yo,
Aerials, Toxicity, Hypnotize, Memorize, Sugar, Vicinity of Obscenity, Chicken Stew, IEAIAIO, Aerials, BYOB.
Watch this.
Dude, I could go on forever. You want me to keep going?
No, I'm gonna say, like,
Prison
I
Song.
think it's mad funny when like people wear band tee and you're just like, name 5 songs.
Name 5 songs right now.
Come on, pussy. Can you play any instruments other than I've seen you play the piano?
I can. So like I'm one of those people that like I just know how to play things by ear. So like if you tell me how to like, okay, this is C, and then show me where your scale is on the instrument, give me like 10 or 15 minutes, I can figure out how to play it.
Well, we have a guitar here.
So you want me to play
And
the
I'd
guitar?
love you to play me a song.
I am not doing that, right? Absolutely fucking not. You about to see me over here looking crazy. Hell no.
You're lucky that skateboard's not put together.
That's
I'd
first
tell
of all,
you
that
to-
guitar's probably not even in tune.
I would tell you to do a kickflip right now for the people.
This low ass ceiling, bro. I stand up, my head's almost at the ceiling. I'm gonna put a hole in it.
We have to take this show outside, play a game of skate real quick.
Yeah, it looks like it. You would lose. We
Probably.
play SK8. We'll do 3 letters.
SK8.
Yeah.
You look like one of those. You were like one of those kids who used to bully kids on scooters at the skate park.
Oh, absolutely. Bro, we used to take kids' scooters, throw them over the fence and shit. Hey, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who are you? Like, what are we doing right now?
Just like when we were bored
This
out.
is called a
in front of them.
skate park for a reason.
Not a scoot park, pussy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you respect the BMXers because like that's actually like cool. You feel me?
Yeah, and they would run you over, bro.
No,
No, I'm talking about like the kids on the scooter. Like, bro, if you
yeah,
get out of the
bro.
way, they'd run you the fuck over. Amboy Skate Park used to be pretty lit. I remember when they first opened that shit up, and you had to go to like a YMCA or some shit to get a fucking pass.
Yeah, and they just stopped doing that.
Yeah, and then like no one sat outside, and then eventually someone took the door off the fence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just, bro, skateboarders are always going to find a way to skate. I'll tell you that.
Every time. Like movies too, like Grind.
Bro, I fucking know you were going to bring up Grind.
Lords of Dogtown's a good one.
Lords of Dogtown's one of my favorite movies of all time. But you know what's
a sad movie at the end.
Well, I mean, it's also a true story.
Yeah. Now how the kid died of brain, bro, like that. Like, and how they all messed with him. Like, they were like, oh, surf's up. He was like, yeah, that movie like just got sad out of nowhere. That was just like,
well, yeah,
all right.
Well, it's just.
But it was real life.
It's real life, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking, bro, a real OG skater movie, bro. If you know, you know. Street Dreams, bro. If you've seen Street Dreams and you're really thinking that was the movie that Rob Dyrdek shot himself with like Paul Rodriguez and shit. And it's about the kid who like runs away from home to go pro. And he loses the Tampa Pro, but still gets the clip and then ends up getting on the team anyway, type shit.
Trying to think.
P-Rod was like the main actor in the movie.
Probably seen it, maybe.
I'm sure you've seen it. It's on YouTube for free now. You just watch
Oh,
it on
then
YouTube.
probably.
Street
yeah.
Dreams. Watch it. It's a really good movie.
Dude, I remember in middle school, I used to like when I used to go to the skate shop, I would just take the magazines, bro, and on my desk I probably had like a stack like that thick. I would just sit there and just fucking.
Pages still stick together.
You know it.
Yeah.
To this day. I'll give you a magazine if you want. You can check.
Nah, I'm good. Actually, so I was talking to Martin the other day, right? And he was saying how like porn has changed over the years. I was like, yeah, bro, like it's so easily accessible.
Bro,
like,
porn's illegal.
I was like, bro, driving right now, I can just look up some porn on my phone. You feel me?
Not if you're in Texas or Florida.
Well, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Lucky for me, I don't live in either of those states.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. Or you can just get a VPN like a real man.
That is very true.
Fucking, bro, he was saying how porn has changed. He was like, I come from the age where like I found out about porn because I went into like my grandfather's stash. And I was like, what do you have, like VHS tapes? He's like, nah, bro, this is before VHS. He's like, nigga, they had the magazines. I was like, damn, yo. I was like, you never thought about why those pages were sticking together? He was like, yeah, I didn't realize to an adult. And I was like, damn, man, that's disgusting.
That's crazy.
It's like, why are these pages sticking together,
The first
bro?
5 pages are stuck together.
He was just nothing in the Playboys, bro.
Hey, bro, there's nothing else to do but to read the magazines, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Read? What are we reading?
Hey, bro, I'm in there for the storyline.
Yeah, I bet.
You don't watch videos for the storyline? The acting?
I watch skate videos for the storyline.
Dude, skate videos on like a Sunday morning when you're not doing shit but laying in bed. Top tier.
My usual Saturday morning routine was just like, I would literally just turn on YouTube and watch skate videos. Well, no, because this was before YouTube was like really like they had a lot of shit on there. This is probably like, what, 2010, 2011. So like YouTube was getting kind of cool, but it wasn't like what it is now. And I remember I would still like use like, I would use the Pirate Bay. And I would download like all my favorite skate videos. Like I would have like Stay Gold, Fully Flared, and all that. And I would just watch that shit on repeat on my laptop. Those are some good times, man.
I remember some of the Tony Hawk video games had skate videos.
Yep. Hell yeah. You go into like the credits section and then all that shit. They had the skate
Bro,
videos.
some of them were like 30-minute videos. Like,
yeah, they were full length videos.
Yeah.
Like, I think almost round 3 was in the Tony Hawk or some shit. Like one of the almost videos was in a Tony Hawk video game.
I remember vividly. It was
Yeah,
one of
RIP
the ice cream videos. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Shout out to Pharrell.
Yeah, it was like me and my cousin were pretty excited for that to come out. He went to, I think he had to go to NJ Skate Shop or some shit to get a copy.
Shout out NJ. Love that
Big
place.
shout out, NJ.
Gang.
I remember my boy that was on one of the podcasts. He was there when they dropped the brick Vans, which I got a pair of. I was so mad. I was at work that day.
That's where I got those black and gum dunks from that had like the 3M Nike logo.
Oh, that's a pretty fire.
Yeah, those just were cool. And then I gave them to John and he ruined them. I'm such a courteous person, bro. I don't know why I always do this. Like I'll have like nice things and like I'll just be like, yeah, here, you want these, bro? I'll just give them away. And I think about it later, like, damn, why did I give this away? Like, I could have worn these shoes today. There's some shit like, fuck, bro, why was I being nice?
You're just a great guy, bro. You're a great
I can't
friend.
help it, bro.
What are you gonna say, dude?
That's the way I was raised. I'll give you the shirt off my back if you need it.
Can I have your shirt?
No. You don't need it.
What if I had no shirt?
Well, then I would give you my shirt. Or I would give you a jacket or something. I don't know,
I'll
bro.
be right back. It's a sweet jacket, bro. No, for real. Where'd you get that jacket?
I can't reveal my sources. You feel me?
It's a gatekeeper, me.
Yeah, you feel me? Have you
Do I need to riddle you?
I'm just saying,
Do I
have you
riddle
ever
you to
seen
get past this
anybody in the
gate?
world with this jacket on? You feel me? But the chair's probably in the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just anybody seen this jacket before? It's a whole shirt.
The whole chair, bro.
It looks really warm though. Like
No, it is. This is one of my favorite. Yo, Sherpa is like the
I would
greatest
say,
material ever.
you look, you're about to go hike a Mount Everest with that
Yo.
bad boy on.
The winter time is my favorite because I can wear Sherpa. Sherpa, I love it. If I could wear it, if all of my outfits were made of Sherpa, I would be like, be a happy man.
Yeah, what's the design on? Is that like supposed to be New York City?
Yeah, well, it's actually New York and Hollywood. So we got the Twin Towers on the front. Boom, you feel me? And then on the back, it literally says Hollywood. Like I'll show it to the camera. Bam.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, wow, yeah.
This dude's dripped out, bro.
I guess you could say, you know,
Yeah,
Gucci sweatpants
Yo,
on.
little-
Calm, babe.
calm fit. What's your inspiration? They said global warming.
Yo. What does that even mean, bro?
You remember that from one ASAP Rocky song? I'm too cozy. They said, "What's your inspiration?" They said, "Global warming." Oh shit! All right, bro. Well, thanks for coming out today, dude. Really appreciate you. You want to tell everyone where they can find you at?
The internet.
Perhaps I will look him up on the internet now. What is your at, sir?
SkyCamp on everything. Literally. Just type in SkyCamp and you either get me or like a German skydiving company.
It is the skydiving company. You can find us at the Brandon and Daniel podcast. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more. Till next time, peace out.